Hello, I'm Nicole.
And I am Taylor, and this is the Glitter and Cat Litter podcast. In this episode, we talk about a whole lot of stuff, which is very normal for us to just kind of off topic and send it in a direction. We talk about music and head voices and teaching and Disneyland and IKEA and Costco and in-ears and being afraid of stuff and then facing your fears a little bit. And, you might just have to find out. So like it, subscribe. If you want the episodes early, which would help us and would support us, you can sign up for a membership on our website or glitterandcatlitter.com. Enjoy the episode.
Or on YouTube.
Did I not? I said the website and .com?
Yeah. Enjoy.
Glitter and cat litter.
Glitter and cat litter.
I don't know, dog.
Don't do it.
I like doing it now.
Please don't do it. I don't like it.
Okay, yeah. So help me decide.
Okay. Danglies.
Whoa.
Jesus.
Whoa.
Danglies.
Danglies?
Danglies.
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 Danglies it is.
Dilly dangles.
Did you hear my mom's phone call?
No, I was not listening.
She called to tell me that my videos are good.
Where has she been for the last 4 years?
That's what I told her, but also I said thank you because that was really nice. She said, I've been in the live classes when those were a thing, but I haven't really sat down and fully watched the videos, and you did a really, really good job explaining it. And I was like, thanks, Mom.
Carol, I know you're listening. It's as if you didn't know that your daughter was a professional coach or something.
I don't know if she knew that. I don't know if she knew that.
What did she think you do? Sit around and just...
Probably because she always asks me why I'm so busy because I'm like, I'm working. And she's like, on what? She doesn't get it. It's the internet. She doesn't get it. But I appreciate it, Mom. Thank you. That made me happy. Taylor's mad, but it made me happy.
I'm not mad. I'm just like...
confused.
Where have you been for the last,
she's
literal...
currently gardening, I'm sure, while she's listening to this. So keep going, Mom.
Yeah, the half-decade mark is pretty much here with the...
Whoa.
with you strictly doing tutorial videos.
That's pretty crazy.
Oh,
Yeah, you think
it's more
I'd
than that.
understand how to do it now.
Yeah, because didn't you start you started posting the videos in like 2019, right?
On YouTube, I think it may have been 2018.
Then you're beyond the half decade mark.
Can you see when my first one was?
Yes, I can.
And how many views it has now?
1.
That would be horrifying.
1 view.
I mean,
1 person's watched your videos.
1 is enough. I've talked about that.
Ooh, MKBHD has his Vision Pro. Okay.
He got it.
Okay. Well, he's had it forever.
When do people get it?
Friday.
For real?
So when this comes out, last Friday. When this comes out, it'll be the day after my dad has his.
If you're a member and you get episodes early, then tomorrow.
It'll be tomorrow, yeah.
That's exciting.
What am I doing? Your profile.
Tutorial 1.
Oldest. Oh, oldest does not help me.
No.
Oh, boy.
What's the oldest?
The first thing you posted, Up the Coast episode 1. I think it's when we went to...
Oh, those are so fun.
Yeah, that has 700 views. That's cool.
Oh, I wonder how not good it is.
And then you did a couple other videos of like...
vloggy videos.
Yeah. And then there's an Eddie video in here. EMT. Mirage Theory at Chain Reaction. Has 69 views. Nobody go watch that. It's probably pretty good, but don't go watch it. I like the view count. You as a stormtrooper skating. Sorry, this is a dive into your...
You could have gone a playlist, but that's
I
95
can't.
tutorials.
No, I can't. We have a bunch of Star Wars stuff, and then Hot Ones with me and JD.
I've never archived anything.
And then...
on YouTube or Instagram.
I was playing tennis, and then the Hot Nuts where I almost die.
Oh, no.
And then the Hot Ones with the Chavezes and my dad's, same day recorded. Jeez, sour
I
candy.
posted it the same day
No,
too.
no. I don't think so. Sour candy.
When Scarlett said a bad word.
Scarlett said a bad word.
Wow, what a time capsule.
Still going here.
Really?
San Diego, Stitch Fix,
What year are you at?
Balboa, 5 years ago.
No, that can't be right. 2019?
I don't know. Forest Home. When we did the drone ballet. Remember when
No.
you came and visited while I was at the camp, and then you skate? There was like the little like hangout that's a circle in the lake,
Yeah.
and you skated, and I had our old big drone, and I went in circles around.
Oh, drone ballet.
Remember, I made another video that was
Yeah,
what is
okay.
it? The Flight of the Danube order. Da, 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 da,
Yeah,
da,
yeah.
da, da. And it was me chasing Tom flying the other drone, and we were like,
Right. Okay.
it was stupid. It was so not. I don't even think I posted. I don't know. I probably posted it. I'm still looking for your first
I
tutorial.
dare
What
you.
are we doing? Your hot ones, me at the Roxy.
I dare you to go back to your oldest videos and photos on social media.
Costa Rica.
Okay, I was already doing tutorials.
There's no chance because tutorial number 1 was after Costa Rica. Okay.
No
Easy.
way.
Easy. Roll with me. Your reel with Kevin Hart in it. You did the sucker video. You did a bunch of
When was
vlogging.
that?
4 years ago. I don't know why you can't grasp it. Okay, hold on. Hold your. Oh my God, MF and horses. Tutorial 1, 4 years ago. I'm going to watch the ad because it makes you pennies.
Can you?
No, I can't. You need to relax, okay? It has 1.085 million views. So 1,085,000 views.
Wow.
March 15th, 2019.
Really?
So you've been doing it for half a decade in a little over a month.
I should do something for that.
Okay. So what do you want? What am I supposed to do?
Nothing.
You're a liar.
What do you mean?
You're a liar.
I wanted to talk about being scared of things and doing them anyway. That's what I wanted to talk about. Who are you texting right now?
I'm literally putting the notification in our calendar, anniversary of first YouTube tutorial.
Your fingies looked like you were texting.
I was typing anniversary of first YouTube, and then you interrupted me, and then I had to type tutorial. Are you still upset with me? How dare you? Don't.
Okay, hold on. Before we get to the topic that I wanted to talk about today, Taylor's been on one today.
What?
He's been on one. He just keeps getting himself off track, I feel like, because he gets angry with something and then he talks for a long time. And I mentioned I was going to say this. He's talked so much today before we even started recording the podcast.
Ha ha ha
You have-
ha ha. Well, I'm not going to talk anymore because you told me I can't. And you used this voice for me, so I'm not going to talk anymore.
I said you're going to run out of words.
No, you're going to say, well, I have nothing to say. That's how. Yeah, see, that's what you did. You said, well, I don't have anything to say.
I know. I did a voice for him, and he's like, "I don't sound like that." And I was like, "I'm Taylor. I don't have anything to say."
Yeah, I'm Taylor. I don't do anything. I hate you.
See, I'm pretty spot on.
No, you're not. Only when I do when I mimic the voice.
Do my voice. What's my voice?
Oh, it hurts. It hurts to laugh. That was such a bad representation of you.
I don't know. You know how you think.
don't know.
Actually, I hear myself talk a lot on video.
Yeah, you do.
My voice is deeper than.
Deeper than you think, or what?
Deeper than I thought,
Okay.
but not as deep as in my head, I think.
You think so in your head, you think your voice is deeper than in actual
Like
life?
what I hear in my own head is deeper.
Okay.
My head voice is deeper than my actual voice.
Well, if we want to talk musically, your head voice is actually, it is your higher voice, but that's fine. Also known as falsetto.
Really?
Yeah.
So my voice is deeper in reality?
No. The term head voice is falsetto. Hold on. Now I gotta.
Now are you
I gotta.
texting?
I gotta check. No. I gotta check my words. Yeah. So there's the two voices for singing is your chest voice, which is like your full belting it voice, like
Okay.
using your
Yeah.
lungs, and then your head voice is the falsetto. So like when you hear people sing really high, but it sounds really thin and light.
Yeah.
That's your head voice, your falsetto. So
Interesting.
I was being sarcastic, but this turned into a music lesson. Thanks for coming to my Taylor talk.
My Taylor talk.
I'm not Ted,
that's
so I don't know.
So cute. You should do a series on that.
Oh man, I mean, aren't we?
Yeah.
I don't.
That's a
I don't
good
need
point.
another thing that I need to edit too. Yet.
Why
you look at me like that?
Because YouTube.
What do you mean?
You were editing last night.
You're saying it quietly as if this is before it's already out.
It is.
Not when people hear that.
Oh, when this goes to the public. Yeah.
Also, when it goes to members.
You're doing Thursday?
Yeah, that's what I said on my Instagram. So
Okay.
I kind of shot myself and I said, okay, look at it. It's going to be the 1st and the 15th.
I think I'm more excited than Taylor.
Because I still am not done. I still have a lot I have to do. I guess.
Hey, me too.
The color's done.
I have a video that has to come out on Saturday.
Yeah, mine's a heavier lift than yours.
How do you know?
Because I've watched
don't
you do
know.
yours.
Your edits aren't You're not better than me. He is better than
I'm
me.
not saying it.
Okay, no. I can't even say that. I am better than Taylor at editing some things, and Taylor is better than me at editing some things.
What are you better at editing than me?
I'm quicker with people talking.
You're quicker with people talking?
Yeah, and I'm better. I think I'm better at quick cuts. Like dancey music quick cuts. Are you going to fight me right now?
You heard it here, people. I ain't touching a single thing that is quick cut editing ever
You
again because
don't.
I'm worse than she is. So,
He doesn't.
I'm not going to do it.
He said it here before that he does not edit my videos. My edits of like me that are very quick that I used to do a lot of. I haven't done that in a long time.
I don't know. Oh, it was weird.
Weird. You took a breath and then yawned.
It was. I had to yawn. Okay.
I'm surprised you didn't burp at the end just to round it out. You know when people do like the and then they like burp?
No, but okay.
Anyway, like quick TikTok-y edits.
I used to do yours. Wait, you thought mine sucked?
I thought mine were better.
How dare you?
That's why I'm doing them now.
I mean, I literally had a job at a company doing only that.
I know. I thought mine for me were better.
Literally, how dare you?
We used to edit the same thing. And we did this a few times and did like.
I always liked mine better.
I always liked mine better.
How dare you?
Pick A or B and we wouldn't say whose edits were
But we
whose.
know whose edits whose.
We know.
You mean we were asking other people? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, because I would post mine and you would post your.
Yeah.
We would post it together. Yes,
But it wasn't
okay.
fair because I had more followers. So mine always won because it was like we would post it. We didn't do a fair comparison. We could do it
No,
now.
we did it. We didn't do it on our separate channels.
Yeah, we did.
No.
How did we do it?
I swear we did it as you posted it. One video, swipe another video. And
I
we
don't
had both of
remember
them.
who won.
It was before Reels, so
Yeah.
like it made sense. Now, if you were to do that, it'd be stupid because it's like
No, you could do it.
not really. You'd have to like remix it or just post it separate. Because what are you gonna do? Add 2 videos and then
I mean, at least now you can collaborate on it. So like it
But-
would be both of us posting it.
The same day?
No, the same post.
But if you're posting 2 videos, how does one post solve 2 videos?
I don't know.
That doesn't really work.
I don't know, but I'm not saying you're a bad editor. You're a very good editor.
You know?
And I don't know all
Add
that.
this into the list of marks against Nicole here.
Wasn't last week when I said I hated you, like the whole episode? Now this week you hate me the whole episode?
I guess.
It's about balance. But no, Taylor is a lot better at coloring.
I had to flip my hair out of my face.
Oh, I thought you were doing something. Coloring. He knows a lot more. Keyframing, I can't quite get yet. He understands that. He's better at audio for sure. There is a lot. You are far superior than me at editing. What are you doing on your phone right now? You're distracted today.
I'm doing nothing.
How
honestly,
much is your screen time at?
Probably like 7 minutes. At 0. I don't use my phone ever.
You're wrong. Absolutely
This
wrong.
hurts.
I'm so
It
puffy
hurts.
right now. I'm so fuzzy.
Me too.
No, not literally my body.
Oh.
Although, yeah, a little bit. But no. It's going to be worse, too, because we're going to Disneyland.
Why is it going to be worse? Because it's cold?
No. Because food.
Oh. My abs hurt. I did core the other day. Did you?
He did too much. He did core and he did chest on the same day.
But my abs, I don't know. It's got to be what we ate yesterday. Maybe there was too much salt or something. We didn't even eat bad. I just had like curry.
We didn't eat the same thing, so
No.
I don't know.
From the same place, but I also feel bloated. But not so bloated in the, I don't know. It just feels like my abs are being pushed out from underneath, which is accurate to what I feel.
Yeah.
But it hurts them because they're sore and they're stretching them, and then making me laugh hurts even more.
I should make him laugh.
You've been making me laugh.
Oh, really?
Have you
think
not
I'm
noticed
funny?
it? No. I'm offended.
You think I'm funny? No.
Not even slightly.
I feel like that's a lie.
Yes,
It is.
slightly.
Hey, we're going to a cooking class on Valentine's Day. I was just going to ask you what you want to do for Valentine's Day.
I want to go to a cooking class on Valentine's Day.
That sounds fun.
I don't even remember what kind of food it was.
I don't either.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, it will be fun. We haven't been to Disneyland in a long time for us. Not a long time
be careful
for
the
most
way you
people.
say that.
But the past 3 reservations we have canceled or moved, and we are going today. And I'm honestly so excited.
So glad.
You're not. You don't seem excited. You're in a weird mood today.
I don't know. I have things to do. I think because I said that I'm going to post the video on
So you're
the first.
nervous.
No, I have a lot that I haven't done for it.
Yeah.
Also, Andrew was like, I sent it to Andrew
Mhm.
because I looked at the color and I'm happy with the color and I like the pacing. And he goes, there's definitely a sub 4-minute version of this. And I'm like,
No.
there always is.
No.
Or sub 5 minute, sub 4 minute. I don't think I'm not going to cut that much out of it because I think it's 6 minutes right now. But
I think you need to not listen to people, including me.
Hold on. I see some of what he is saying that I could definitely make shorter and do more excitedly that could make it more interesting. Like, you don't need to watch the whole cleaning
Yeah.
because it's 3 times one way, 3 times the other way.
Sure.
You don't need the whole thing.
Yeah.
And you don't need the whole filling up of the water in the tank.
Yeah.
Right? So, like,
You don't need it.
right. You don't need it, but it doesn't hurt to see what it looks like without it. And then it would mean that I would have to be more creative with how I edit the audio, which is part of this, which is like, instead of having me walk up to the water and it's just empty, or the sink and it's just the sink, and then I come into frame, you would hear the water first as I'm closing the cabinet or something. And then, because I think that's what comes after. And then you would hear the water and it cuts to the water pouring into
I
it,
see.
and then I walk away and I can leave that, and then you see a couple transitions of the like record player and then or the cleaning, and then I pull it up and then leave it there.
If you have no idea what we're talking about,
You should go watch the
you should
video.
go
We'll
watch
link
the video.
it. But
He's obviously in the editing process right now.
but like that makes sense to cut out. The end, not really.
Can I talk about though, like getting people's feedback and changing your edits when it's a YouTube video?
But I'm not changing it based off of I'm married to how much I love the current edit.
Okay.
If I absolutely
You have to love it.
If I was 100% behind this edit, then I would tell Andrew to F off. But I'm not married to it, and some of the stuff I'm like I could definitely see. Like when he said it, I was like, I literally see a version of it that is shorter, but I don't know how much shorter I'm willing to make it.
Yeah.
Or I want to make it. But it doesn't hurt for it to be sub 5 minutes, which is 40 seconds to cut out, or 50 seconds. I don't remember how long it is. But like cutting out that much time to me could be way more creative and way more and tell the exact same story versus leaving the reality of it in.
Yeah. Getting feedback on creative things is a really tricky process in my mind.
You say that like I haven't told you that.
No, I know you know that. I don't know if they know that.
Oh.
Because you, in doing anything, like you want feedback from people that you trust. And sometimes people you don't trust offer their feedback as well. And you kind of just have to take it all in and then decipher like what you actually want to listen to, what you don't want to listen to, how it does affect you or how it doesn't affect you. And like I said, you have to be in love with whatever your thing is.
Or you have to trust whatever it is in the shape that it's in.
So like a lot of the times in videos, I stopped asking Taylor because it was like clouding what my vision was, like what I actually wanted to do, instead of trusting what I wanted to do. Getting his feedback too early on was clouding it. And then I'd get like two in my head and not do the thing that I wanted to do. So I kind of stopped asking you in the earlier stages. I'll ask you at the end, like with certain things, but it's a weird game to play, asking for feedback.
I also think that your workflow does not allow feedback. The way you edit videos and the way you create videos does not allow feedback, which is not a good thing.
No, it's not.
Because the way you work is shoot it all, give yourself way too little time to edit it. By the time you've edited it, you did it in a way that you can't go back to a longer version of it. Uh-huh. Or if I'm like, oh, this would make more sense, you didn't shoot it that way potentially either. Right. Or do you have another shot of this because this doesn't transition or any of that? Mm-hmm. You don't have that. Also, when you give something to me for feedback, I have an hour for you to change it before you're completely out of your time for your deadline. So basically you put me against a wall and you say, what do you think? And I go, it's fine. It goes out and when? It has to be uploaded before we go to bed, and you gave me an hour before you need to be like fully in bed. Yeah. It's fine, you know? Yeah. Or you're like, what about the audio on this? And I'm like, do you have 3 hours to spend on it? And you're like, no. And I'm like, great, it's fine. It's fine. Like, you don't give me a runway to help you with it. So there's not really like it's hard though when you're doing weekly vlogs, because you almost need to be like, what would I have done different to the vlog that's out, take that and then film the next one better. But you also don't do that.
Yeah. I've started to do that more because I've been giving myself more time recently. Like I'll be pretty much done with the video with like 3 days to spare. And then I have to finish it. But I'm at least like partially, I'm not waiting till the last day to fully edit it now.
Yeah, I also think the nature of your videos is difficult to add more to or to have feedback with, because a lot of the things were an experience that you went to and you can't reshoot it. You can't redo it. It is what it is.
Right.
Right. So
If it's a planned out thing that I can like, I'm purposely like I have a shot list or like different things that I want to get, that makes more sense.
I guess what I'm saying is like, for the feedback purpose, you're like, I'm filming, say, like when we went to do the Dodger golf thing,
Yeah.
right? So say like that, and I would be like, oh, you know what would be cool if you did this angle. You're like, that's
I
useless.
didn't.
Yeah, I didn't. I did this
Yeah.
angle. You know, it's like, oh, you could have done a couple cooler, like here, like this shot versus that, or you should have used like a longer lens, or
Yeah.
you know, like I could do that, or I could, you know, or like pace this differently for this, and you're like, well, I didn't even shoot any of that, so then you can't.
Yeah.
Versus like something where you can be like, oh man, I really don't want to have to go redo this, but I could go redo it. Like I
Yeah.
could go reshoot a thing. Like
even audio for 2 vlogs ago, I think, of mine. I had you listen to it. And I'm like, how do I fix this? And I had like breathed too heavily into the microphone. And he's like, you can't fix that.
where you had the mic below you and you laughed, but you laughed out of your nose directly onto the diaphragm of the microphone.
Yeah.
So sorry,
So
but you did this.
Yeah. He
That's-
was like, you have to re-record it if you want to fix it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I really don't want to, because I didn't have like anything written out. I just like spoke just off the cuff. And I was like, can I do that again? Like, I don't know if I'll say everything I wanted to say. And I just went outside and re-recorded it, and it came out great.
Yeah.
But that was like the only feedback I asked for. And then
Yeah.
that was something I could redo.
Will you skip the part where you internally fought it for a day and then
Yeah.
decided to go re-record it?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. You were like, no, I'm going to leave it. And then you probably watched it again and you were like, it's fine. And you went to bed and you watched it again and you were like,
It's not fun.
it's not fine. I got to redo it. And then tomorrow you were like, I'm going to redo the audio. And I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
told you. This now, just do it right the first time, so you
Yeah.
don't have to do that again, because that's rough. But no, as far as the video, I can't really speak to future self, but like the experience has been really weird to make this video.
Yeah.
But like this video is the first thing I don't even know if I've said it to you. I said it to Andrew. I think I've said it to you, but it's the first video that I've seen the shots before I've shot it. Like I knew, like
You knew what you wanted.
like I know parts of it. Like I don't know all of it,
Mm-hmm.
you know, but like I know how to do the stuff. I know what it is. I know what shots are important and impactful to me that I want to accomplish somehow. And I actually didn't shoot it the same way, but I realized that if I'm alone shooting this, unless I go like really get all of our gear out and get like HDMI cable, have like this whole, it's too much effort. Wasn't worth it. Wouldn't have been worth it. I couldn't fully accomplish the shot that I was thinking, because initially I wanted like just this part of my face for the end. Like so tight, just like a super close up, and just like, and then I sit into frame and I was like, I am going to mess this up.
Can't you do that now in post?
No, because it's in 4K and I'm exporting in 4K. So I don't have room to zoom in. If I zoom in, I then have to upscale the footage to then not be pixelated. But even so, I wouldn't have wanted to
I think
upscale
it looks good.
I think
the
it's
way you
fine.
have
Well,
it.
I shot it knowing I wasn't
Okay.
going to accomplish that, because when I sat down the first time, I think I only did 2 takes of that, or maybe 3. But when I sat down the first time, I knew I didn't sit in focus, because it's manual, it's not auto, and I didn't want the auto to like pull focus from anywhere. I wanted it to like the whole time be like out of focus until I'm sitting there, and then it's like, and then I sit into where it's in focus.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, there's not a chance that I will be able to accomplish this alone without staring at the camera,
Yeah.
like checking the whole time to make sure I'm sitting in it. So I was like, okay, then it's just going to have to be a bigger thing, and I'm just going to have to try to not sit in the wrong spot, because the field of focus is like this far. It's like 3 inches. If you look really close at the shot, my nose is out of focus, my right eye's just barely out of focus, and my left eye's in focus, which was kind of the point. The point was to just have my eyes mostly in focus, but when the camera's there, I'm sitting facing this way, but the camera's pointed at me. The field of focus is like this deep this way. Or
Yeah.
not, I don't even think it's that deep. It's actually probably about this deep, like an inch and a half deep. So if it's an inch and a half deep this way and I'm facing this way, that inch and a half is like
Yeah.
one eyeball, which is this one in that video. And then it gets to like half of my nose.
Did you feel better recording it though when I wasn't here? Like when you were alone?
I think it just made it like I didn't feel like I was bothering you and I could just do it and figure it out instead of like having to
Yeah.
coach you through it if you were helping me.
Because I don't know like what it is, because it's not like I'm embarrassed to do things or talk to my phone or whatever when you're around,
Mhm.
but it is so much easier to record anything when I'm alone.
Yeah. I think that, I mean, there's definitely something to that. Like it's easier to explore.
Yeah.
But I think that's also like, because I was thinking about that anyway, just like the other day. And I was like, I definitely like, I'm freer to explore alone than I am with other people, including like people that are on the same project as me.
Yeah.
But then the collaboration of that project becomes more exciting to me than like
Mhm.
the exploration alone of it would have been, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
But I think forever I've been that way anyway. Like
Mhm.
I was realizing that like I've always been more shy about like how good I am at certain things. Like I never really shared with people how good I was at guitar,
Mhm.
but like it was a specific kind of good that's not like the generic, well, it's not generic, but not like the stereotypical I can shred and solo.
Yeah.
It's like anybody that knows guitar and could hear and see like the rhythms that I was very good at playing that were not normal or simple rhythms, but like it was interesting how good or how much dexterity I had with being able to play certain things was like things that people couldn't wrap their head around, and like they would try and try and try and they could not do it. And I was like, oh, that's so, that one like translates for me. And I would just play it like it was nothing. And
Yeah.
people would be like, what, how? And I'm like, I wish I actually knew, but I guess it's practice or it's just the way I play. But I never really like, I don't like to jam. I don't like to
Did
share
you,
that.
I mean, like thinking back now, because you played guitar a lot,
Yeah.
did you ever have the desire to like teach or mentor anyone learning guitar?
No, because I definitely don't know guitar like that, which is very
Yeah,
funny.
okay.
Like
I'm
Isaac's
genuinely
someone who knows
curious.
guitar like that.
Yeah.
Like Isaac knows like the chords and the scales and stuff. And I
I feel like you do though.
I don't really, I mean, I know I can hear it. So I know enough music theory. I did enough music theory through school and stuff that like I know what scale sounds it or whatever, and I could probably tell you like by reverse engineering whatever I'm playing,
Yeah.
what I'm doing, but I'm not like, oh, here's an E minor scale, you know, or oh, here's like C major. It's like I'm not
think,
just like that.
yeah. I think if you, I don't know, I can't, you're a very good teacher at like doing
Yeah.
everything. You're very good at instructing. But I don't think you have that like piece in you that you're like, oh, I want to do that. But when I look back, I haven't thought about this in a really long time, but when I look back, I remember my dad telling me, because my dad and my mom were both skating teachers. My mom still teaches, but they were telling me like, yeah, you should, you know, help with like the Saturday morning classes. You should start helping and teaching. When I was like too young to actually do it, they just wanted the help. And I was like, no, I'm not a teacher. No, ew. I don't know why I was so like against it, but I remember my dad having like a serious conversation with me and be like, I think you should try it out because I think you would enjoy it. But now when I look back, I had like notebooks of like, I want to teach people how to roller skate when I was like a child. But then when it actually came to doing it, I was so against it for a while. And then I remember my dad, I had asked him like, do you enjoy teaching? Like, did you want to do this? And he's like, I love it. Like I never saw it as an option to not do it. And I was like, huh. And then now I look back at those times and I'm like, whoa, like that is literally what I do now. Like that's all I want to do.
Yeah, I mean, I love that. I don't know. Not really.
You're just naturally good at it.
Yeah.
So it's like
I wish-
interesting that you don't have that desire for it.
I mean, I don't not have the desire, but like I'm not, the desire is not there for me to do it to the internet. I keep hitting
Sure.
my ring
Yeah.
on the
Okay.
table.
That is two very different things too. Like teaching in real life versus teaching on the internet.
Well,
I've made it the same thing for myself, but looking into both, it's two very different paths.
I think it's also more just like I don't. Well, I guess I am. I don't have enough. Like I don't have enough that I'm like, yes, let me teach you that. You know, I'm very good at like, I can figure it out. You know, I'm very good at that. So whether I do or don't know it, like I'll have an answer for you within the conversation.
Yeah.
That is a solution toward whatever your question was. Like realistically, like I can find the answer, whether it is from me directly or like from my knowledge that I learned, or if it's from like research.
Like for a while, I've kind of felt like that, like way back now. But I remember voicing that in so many different circumstances. Like, gosh, I really wish I had listened to my parents when they were telling me this stuff, because I was like, yeah, whatever, I can do it. And I would then just go fix it because they could say like 2 words and I'd understand instead of the whole explanation. Yeah. And then when I started coaching, I realized, oh, people need the whole explanation, and I was not listening.
Yeah.
Anyway, weird to think about now.
I mean, I remember a conversation with Ableton. So Ableton has a program that's like certified trainers.
Yeah.
And it's not intensive, but it's like, I guess it is intensive. Like the way you get to become a certified trainer is like you have to work with a certified trainer. Mm-hmm. And you basically have to like do a dissertation type thing on a specific piece of the software, and you have to pass all these other test things anyway that like explain that you understand Ableton, but then you also have to do a specific thing that is like a presentation to overly explain some specific part of Ableton that like shows and describes it. I feel like
you do that weekly.
Sure, but for forever I was like, it would be really dope to have the accolade, but I'm not interested in teaching people. And my friends at Ableton were all like, literally, that's the opposite of why we would give it to you. Like you wouldn't, if you were to go to do it, we would decline you through the process, because if you say that, the point is not to give you a certification to never use it to train people. The point is to get the certification to train people. And I'm like, man, it would be cool to have the certification to train people, but I'm like, I'm not necessarily interested in trying to like make that a job.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, like also I'm not.
Yeah.
You know, like I would be good at it.
It hasn't even crossed my mind. I don't know what made me think of that, but it hasn't crossed my mind since like 2018.
Yeah, like a few years ago. I don't know. I would be pretty good at it, I think, but I don't know.
Because your like tolerance for like me and your immediate family is pretty low, because you're like, no, you should get this. But to everyone else, you'd be good at it.
I think my tolerance with you is very low, because you usually ask me
so low.
You ask me the exact same question.
Hey, I'm not saying I'm working smart over here. I work hard, but I'm not in your category of working smart, not hard. I want to be. I tried to be, but yeah.
It's also going fast makes things difficult to do.
Yeah.
You know, like I do the same thing. What did I learn? Oh, I remember what I learned for the podcast. The copy and pasting of the tags.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
I'm so proud of myself.
Okay, what?
When you were setting up and I was writing out my blog, which example of things that I do last minute, I've had that transcript for weeks now, and I have one day now to make the written blog happen. Go me. I did the copy and paste with my left hand.
Thank God.
So I didn't. Okay, so when I'm typing and I'm using my trackpad on my right hand, I reach over and do copy and paste Command C, Command V with my right hand, and it takes an extra second.
It's like a second.
But I was doing that. I did it once, and then I go, wow, that took way longer than it needed to. And I did it with my left hand, but I'm still like, I have to look down and make sure I'm doing the right thing with my left hand.
It is so muscle memory for me. I know exactly.
It's so hard.
I use Command Z, Command X, Command C, Command V, Command B, Command T. Like nothing. Command S,
Command T
A.
was the one I didn't do. That's a new tab, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's also cut in Ableton. Or no, sorry.
No, that's Blade. That's B. Same as Final Cut.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's Command E in Ableton. Because it's not. B changes it to a tool, I think.
Oh, I can teach you something in Ableton.
What?
Remember when we were trying to put the music in for beginner, intermediate, and advanced for me to record? If I edit it in, this is so not useful for so many people. This is a music software that we're talking about, and I cut the music so that it'll loop when I'm teaching the choreography. It's an extra step that I forget to do, and then I'm about to record, and I'm like, oh no, I haven't done that. But I did it in the one view, how you were showing me.
Uh-huh.
But then when I go out to the other one and I hit the button on my thing, it didn't copy over.
What are you talking about?
I'll show you.
No. Elaborate, because you said you're teaching me something.
Yeah, because we were trying to figure out, it'll be faster if I just do it in this other view because I can see it better. But then when I go out of that view to actually play the beginner, intermediate, let's say.
Did you not place it in the top two?
It was in the top two. Top one is beginner, intermediate. Second one is advanced.
And you put it there and it didn't play.
It didn't loop.
Did you turn loop on?
Yeah. In the view, it loops. But then when I actually...
Yeah, but did you not tell the clip to loop? Because that's a different spot to hit loop.
I don't know.
But did you figure it out and you fixed it? What did you do?
I had to recut it and redo it. I had to redo the whole thing in the view that I used to do.
I'm pretty certain that it was as simple as saying
we
loop
don't
clip.
know. We will see.
I'm pretty
We will see.
Pretty sure.
So I don't remember if you were on the phone teaching me that or if you were here and
No,
then
I
you
was here.
left. Yeah, and then you left and
Where'd
I
I go?
recorded. I don't know. But I recorded while you were gone.
Oh,
I do remember that. No. It was a weekday.
Where was I?
It's like you yawned. And then you were scared. You yawned.
No, I
You
was
went,
confused.
ah.
It did not stop. I don't know why I'm yawning. I'm not tired.
Because I'm
but-
talking to you about Ableton.
That doesn't make me tired.
No, it doesn't. I don't know where you went.
I don't know. I don't even know when you recorded this. Couldn't even tell you.
I wanted to talk about my story with my mom yesterday. That's what I was talking about at the beginning when I wanted to talk about being scared.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so I went to lunch with my mom yesterday, and I know exactly where I get my scaredy catness from. It's definitely from my mom. But I have overcome it in most circumstances. But she was like, oh, don't go that way because then you have to do the roundabout, the circle. Is that considered a roundabout?
Probably. But you didn't even place set yourself. You were in Orange.
Yeah, some people aren't going to know
Old
where
Town
that
Orange.
is.
It's literally in, what movie is it in? It's in some famous movies. I can't remember which ones.
I don't
It doesn't
know,
matter.
but Chapman is in Accepted.
Yeah.
My mom had never been to that campus also. We drove by it and she was like, I've never actually seen this. And I was like, what?
A woman that is in
going on?
Orange, California, more of her time than she is at home.
Yeah.
That's
This is
funny.
not throwing shade at my mom, but it was very interesting. But she was like, oh, don't go that way because then you have to do the roundabout. She wanted me to take like other streets
But you need to explain why.
because it's scary, I guess, because it's like, how many streets?
4?
4. And you have to like merge into the circle. You have to either get over or stay in that second lane and then like not hit people because there's people walking and stuff. It's busier than the side streets, but it makes complete sense if you're aware while you're driving. It's safe. And so instead of taking the side streets that she told me to take, I was like, okay. Like she's telling me to not do it. And I'm like, okay. And then I get closer to the circle and she's like, well, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm making you face your fears. She wasn't even driving. I was driving. And she was freaking out the whole time. She's like, why would you go this way? It's so much scarier. And I was like, because you need to face your fears every once in a while. You're not even driving right now and you need to breathe through this process. Take a breath. And she was like freaking out the entire time. And then we made it through and I'm like, see, we're fine. But then we made it out of the circle. And then this lady pulls out in front of us and I had to slam on my brakes and honk my horn. And then that extra freaked her out. And I was like, see, that happened not even in the circle. That was just on the street. But yeah, it was really, really funny. She was panicking when that lady pulled out in front of us. But it was a great time.
She's gonna make herself age a lot. Well, I guess she has been for forever.
No, she looks great. Her skin is fantastic. I don't understand it. I'm over here looking more stressed than she does.
You're an idiot.
But anyway, it was really, really fun. And I was like, I'm going to make you do these things more often. I'm just going to take her to really scary places. Scary for her.
Yeah, scary for Carol is anywhere where there's like 7 cars in the intersection.
Anywhere where you have to parallel park. Even though she's great at parallel parking, I don't understand. I don't know, but I'm going to make her do scary things.
You need to put the scary in quotes.
Scary
things.
Yeah. It was very fun for me.
Oh, you know what you should do? You should take her to an escape room and have it be just her in the escape room, and you get to like be with the people and watch her figure it out.
She'd be really good at it, though.
She would complain the whole time, but she'd be pretty good at it.
Not if she's alone. She probably wouldn't.
No, because she knows there's cameras, so she's gonna yell at you the whole time
won't
with the camera.
Well, now she'll know. She doesn't know that.
They're like blatantly obvious in the rooms.
Are they?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, there's a little sense of safety in there.
Sure.
That someone's aware.
I am not a fan of escape rooms.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
I'm good at them.
Sure.
But being good at something doesn't mean you like it.
I just I understand needing to solve things and whatever, but like, I don't know, just anything scary. I'm like, no, it's too.
What do you mean
there's
scary?
some scary escape rooms, like it's scary and you need to get out.
You can do a not so scary escape room.
Yeah. I'm just now, my mind is going into like Halloween stuff.
Well, I don't like the Halloween stuff.
Our friends are like, yeah, let's go. It sounds so fun. And I'm like, no, like the only time I'm going to need to escape that is when I'm actually in it and I need to escape it. And I hope that's never. Like that scary place that they like run the car.
Yeah, no, hold on though. That whatever that haunted thing is aggressive. They like put a bag over your head and take you. You sign like waivers that like they can't like hurt you, but they can get very close. I think there's waivers where they can shave your head and stuff too. And I'm like, literally, absolutely not.
No.
Uninterested in one, even going.
Yeah,
in the vicinity of it. 2, I like the production of like Universal and Knott's Berry Farm scary stuff.
I do appreciate it.
That seems a little like crazy. That's a little off
extra.
I don't want to. We don't need to go there.
Taylor has soap that he buys. What is the company? Dr.
Where are you going with this?
Because that made me think of Halloween, and then I went to Christmas. And last night when I was taking a shower and I was like, it smells like Christmas. And I didn't say it was a good or bad thing, but I said it smells like Christmas. And you were like, oh, I'm never letting this one go.
Okay. You said the soap is not from them. But you said,
really?
Yeah, that
What
was
is it?
from my mom. It has like a little Christmas tree on top. And it was a Christmas soap. Yeah. That's why.
Okay, so I was right.
I didn't say you were wrong. But hold on. She's in the shower and I'm in the other room and she goes, it smells like Christmas. Like mad about it. And I'm like, it is January 29th. How can you be mad about Christmas? The lady who watches Christmas movies in July is all mad about it. And you responded to me saying that. You go, well, it's not July, is it? I'm like, it's barely just outside a month from being Christmas.
It's just been so hot outside that it felt so wrong. As I'm in a turtleneck and a big fuzzy jacket.
And you watch the Christmas movies in July when it's like 100.
Yeah, that's true.
This doesn't make sense.
I'm not saying it makes sense. I'm not saying my brain was making sense. It was just weird. It was weird.
I was like, of all people.
Yeah, he was like, I'm not forgetting this.
I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember this the rest of our lives.
Yeah. But what are you going to do to hold that against me? Like, you're just not going to want to celebrate?
No, whenever you're a curmudgeon or whenever you're trying to be too Christmassy, I'll be like, well, it's barely a month out of Christmas and you didn't want it.
When I'm too joyful?
No, or probably the opposite. And just go,
well, that was the only time I've been a Scrooge. And it was late January.
Yeah, which is the worst time to be a Scrooge.
That's not the worst time.
Yeah, it is.
Mm.
It's expected during the holidays. It is unexpected after the holidays.
That would be horrible.
Well, people are like that.
Imagine your life if I was a Scrooge.
It's literally my life forever.
Oh my God, this sounds horrible. He was such a Scrooge. It was crazy. He didn't want to do anything Christmassy.
Because I didn't like it.
And so I didn't make him. I was like, okay, I'll respect it. And then, I don't know, 10 years went by and I said, it's going to be festive up in here.
My mother bought us a Christmas tree. That's what
she did. He was so mad about it. This was like 2 years ago?
Was
it last year?
No, it was a few years ago. She bought a Christmas tree.
We went to Home Depot and we bought a Christmas tree late at night. I don't remember what you were doing, but you were not home.
And then I came home and there was a Christmas tree set up.
And we were so proud of ourselves. And he literally walked up the stairs and was like, take it back. Take it back.
I don't think I said
take
it back. I don't think I was that aggressive against it because I do remember coming up the stairs and being like, "Are you kidding me?"
And I was like, "It wasn't my fault. She bought it. It wasn't my fault."
And I was like, "Oh, wasn't her fault when you enabled the yes, please buy it." I would love it.
Yes, please. She said, "Oh, if I buy it, then Taylor won't be mad at you, right?" And I said,
That's the same thing. It's the same answer.
I was so excited.
I was always frustrated. The reason I didn't have a Christmas tree was not because I didn't want a Christmas tree. It was because we didn't have one that would fit a space because all the ones I had seen were too wide on the base to fit in our house.
Yeah.
Which is true. But that one that you guys found, as much as honestly, I think it's kind of wimpy because it's not big enough, but we don't have the space to do a bigger one. So I'm totally like, I'm not saying I want a different one. Cause like the only space that really makes sense for the Christmas tree is
where
like
the cat tree is. That would be a good spot.
No, that sucks.
Really?
Back in the corner, no one can see it?
No, it wouldn't be back in the corner. We'd have to move the...
That's where the cat tree is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No. The only spot we have is like in our living room that's like next to the door that goes to our bedroom, and it's like 3 feet wide.
Yeah.
So the base of the tree maxes out at 3 feet wide, and the trees that like look like the traditional triangle are like 4 feet tall. So it would be like a dinky little, it would be like a Charlie Brown Christmas tree.
We should have done like a Charlie Brown, like branches and stuff.
No, that makes me sad.
Cute.
It makes me sad. I want one that makes me happy.
Okay.
So, and we have that. But that was I was always like, no, we can't have one because like that nobody makes it. Like we can't get one that's like an
Home
8-foot tree that, and then they had one of those, which was cool.
I'm kind of mad that I didn't, now that we're on the topic of the holidays, I didn't buy wrapping paper after Christmas.
When it clearanced.
Yeah.
Rookie move, dude.
I know.
Rookie
You know
move.
what? I didn't almost buy it at Costco yesterday, but it did cross my mind. They had a huge bag of Reese's Hearts for Valentine's Day for $11.99. And I was like, oh.
How many is it? Like 40?
I didn't get too close to even
you didn't want
to.
Well, you also didn't you didn't get the pineapple Dole Whip stuff that you contemplated.
No, I didn't contemplate it. I was just showing you.
You literally texted me, you said, should I buy it? And I said, sure. And you said, it's only $12.
No, that was to something else.
It was
I didn't-
$11.99.
I didn't ask you about the Dole Whip. I
Well-
know that I didn't do that.
Well, literally, you sent the photo. Whatever you were talking about,
Oh,
you
maybe.
didn't explain, because in the photo it's the Dole Whip, and you said, "Should I buy?" And then later you said, "Should I buy it?" And I
no.
said, "Sure." And you said it at the same time. I said, "Sure." You said it's only $12, and I said, "Sure."
Also, Taylor going to Costco with me yesterday would have been bad news
Why?
bears, because you would have bought everything. Because
That's not true.
I went through.
Target.
I feel like Costco may be worse
Uh-uh.
than Target. Probably not. But
No, I'm too uppity.
excuse us. Wait, that makes no sense. You're too uppity for Costco?
No. I'm too uppity to buy everything from Costco. Because a lot of the stuff from Costco is the stuff I like, but the discount versions of it.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Like they have the Anchor charging cables, the 2-pack, but they're not the ones I would buy because they're not the good ones. They're the fine ones.
Okay, I see.
Just like the toothbrushes, fine. The
Yeah.
toothbrushes are okay. Like, or
oh,
like
we haven't talked about that. I love my toothbrush now.
Yeah, great. Okay, keep
The
going with
Oral-B
your story.
one is way better than the other one.
Yeah, sure.
Side note. What was I saying? Oh, I was texting him through my entire trip through Costco, and I never go with like not a time limit. It could be a time limit I put on myself, but I walk in and I'm like, I'm going to go through the aisles. Like I'm actually going to go through the aisles, which is really difficult to do because there's so much traffic in there that like you can't wind the aisle like this. It's actually smarter to stay along the side and go through each aisle like this.
Wait, how were you saying to do it?
So you can't like
No, don't. Okay. Oh God. Just explain it again.
you can't go in an aisle and then like if this is the middle where you're going to the cash registers,
Yeah.
this is the side
Okay.
that like is less traffic. You can't go like this and go into this aisle and turn this way and go through the traffic that's coming to the registers. It's dangerous. And then go back. So
Maybe you're just short.
I am. It was really hard. This guy was like being nice, but he was also angry with me. He was like, go. Like, it wasn't like go ahead. He was like, go. And I was like, thank you. And then I got scared and then I went that way. So then I went into the middle and then I had to meander around the middle a little bit. And then I had to go back to the aisle I wanted to go to. It's a scary thing, Costco. It is, but I learned instead of going that way because I had a big heavy cart and I'm like the size of the cart, like it's huge. And I was like, I'll go this way and down that aisle. So I get to see everything on that side and everything on that side. Then go along the
Did you
back.
make it through the whole store, or did you only do one side and then you got tired of it?
You can say it that I got tired. I did this whole side. So all the like
Produce, and
baking,
stuff,
cereal, granola, all that. And then I went into the back to the refrigerated section that has the eggs, which that was a funny one too, because I texted Taylor, they only have 5 dozen eggs. And he thought I meant like a dozen of eggs, which that would be wild if Costco sold just a dozen eggs.
Do they not?
No, that is not a
They sell
Costco thing.
18,
it's like 36 or 5 dozen.
So it's 3 dozen or 5 dozen?
Uh-huh. So I go, they only have 5 dozen eggs.
I thought they had an 18 pack.
No, the grocery Sprouts does. That's what I usually buy at Sprouts.
9 and 3. I thought it was 9 and 3. It's 12 and 3. I guess that makes sense.
It's a lot. But I was like, we're out of eggs. So this actually like makes sense. It'll last us a really long time.
Your conversations were very wild over text. I was like, she texted me. She goes, they only have 5 dozen eggs. Should I get some? And I was like, it sounds
Sure.
like there's a scarcity. Yes, buy a dozen eggs. I didn't say buy a dozen eggs. I just said yes. But like you bought 5 dozen, which is 60.
60.
You had to count that on your fingies?
Yeah, I had to do 12, 24, 36, 48, 60. I couldn't, I don't know. But anyway, we
that's
have
so
a lot
close
of
to
eggs.
your height. 5
do
feet
you
is
mean?
60 inches. You're 5'2". You're 62 inches.
Wow.
You say it like it's the math is hard.
I don't think of my height in inches.
But you might have to sometime.
Maybe. I might be 63 if I stretch real good. That's what the doctor
yeah, I
said.
was just gonna say that's-
But anyway, then I went to the butter and eggs and stuff. And then I browsed the like cheese area. I almost bought a bunch of Baby Bell little cheeses.
Mhm.
I was like, that sounds fun. Not going to do it. And then I got into the meat section, got some meat. And then I breezed past the bakery stuff because, ooh, baby. Wow, it looks so good. And I run away from that. And then I got to the fruit. And then I went into that refrigerator section. So I skipped a lot of the middle, but I spent some time in the middle to get the bars you wanted. But I skipped all the electronics and alcohol. All the fun stuff.
Yeah.
I left that.
and the safes and all the other things that are
I
over
didn't
there.
need to go over there.
Yeah. And well, a lot of the middle is like clothes.
Yeah, the back
Kirkland
middle.
signature clothes. I'm not going to wear that.
A lot of Adidas.
That's true. It almost
Yeah.
makes me sad.
It does make you sad.
Why isn't it Nike?
I don't know. Costco feels a little more Adidas than Nike.
What?
Yeah.
How?
And golf. Lots of
Adidas.
golf.
Well, I don't know if Adidas is more popular in golf, but Adidas is
It's gotta
golf
be.
and hockey, I feel like.
Hockey.
Yeah, all the jerseys in hockey are Adidas. They've been Adidas
Oh,
forever.
sorry. I thought you were saying Costco.
No, Costco doesn't have hockey stuff, or at least not our Costco.
I don't think so.
We're in Southern California. There's no hockey, nothing here.
Hey, we won one game.
Yeah, I have not played hockey.
I would win if I played.
You would do probably well. You'd be
I
like
would
the Mighty Duck
crush
figure
it.
skater.
Who did I say? Oh, you were the kid, the guy, the figure skater.
Yeah, whatever. I don't know.
I don't know his
Whoever it
name.
is. Yeah.
We just watched that. What Panarin? Is that?
He's on the Rangers.
Yeah, on the Rangers. Everyone was like shouting his name. And I was like, if I was on that team, I'd be Panarin. And you were like, oh, okay. Like, you'd be that good. I'm like, uh-huh.
I feel like one of the top players in all the
I don't
NHL.
know why I said that. We were standing. I don't know why. I was holding up my bucket of cookies.
I'd be Panarin. Stupid.
Oh my God, I'm crying. Yeah. I got real cocky with my cookies in my hand.
I'm not even gonna say.
I felt so cool. I was giving everybody cookies.
Yeah, you gave the Rangers fan cookies.
Yeah.
And they loved you.
I was sharing the wealth.
Yeah,
Those were good cookies. And they were warm.
not for very long. When
No,
you go
that's
in
why
there.
I shared them right away. And people were like, oh my goodness, it's warm.
The crispy cookies, and then while they were losing, we gave them some cookies, and then they won, and then I wanted the cookies back, but not in the way that I would get them back.
Bleh.
I don't want them that way. I want the actual cookie because now I got to eat the cookies because I'm sad.
No.
I'm not sad.
That's when
I
you
like the
order the
Rangers.
street hot dogs. And then you
No,
chance it.
I'm never. I'm never
gonna
doing
do
a
it
street hot.
someday.
No, you're not. I know you're not because you've
I
said that.
want
You've
to.
said that for a decade.
I want to. I have said
You've
that
said
for
it for a decade. You're
I
not doing
want
it.
to.
The best time to ever do it is at a Ducks game because we're
Yeah.
15 minutes from home,
And you could just eat it on the walk back.
and you're 15 minutes from home. Versus
There's always
LA.
Angel games. We don't really go to Angel games.
And you've already had a hot dog usually at an Angel game. What are you going to do?
That's
Hot dog to
true.
hot dog? No. Don't even look at me like, yes, I'm going to do 2 hot dogs in a day. No chance.
You've done 2 hot dogs in a day.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm wild. It hurts. My abs hurt.
If that's not a snippet for Instagram, I don't know.
It said there's some jokes in there.
I think I have mascara under my eye. Do I? Or is that just a bag under my eye because I'm tired?
I don't know.
My ring said I was at a 90 today, and I was like, oh, I'm not feeling like I'm at a 90.
My inner's fit much betters.
Much betters.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you.
Yeah. If I smile, my left one comes out a little bit more now than my right one. My right one's pretty good. It makes a difference when you make the faces.
Yeah. Well, if you were singing really loudly, you
Yeah.
would have trouble.
Yeah. Depending on how your ears, depending on how your ears got molded or scanned, you have to put like a thing. They have like a piece
Yeah,
of
a
foam
bite.
that holds your bite thing to go.
Yeah.
So it keeps your jaw
But
open.
you don't sing that much when you're drumming or podcasting. So
I don't sing hardly ever.
yeah,
No, I'm good. But they fit now anyway. I checked to
he
make
is
sure.
actually good at singing, but he doesn't sing. I'm terrible and I sing more often than he
I don't know
does.
if I'm good at singing.
You're
I
good at
can
singing.
sing. Okay, fine. I'm good at singing.
He's good at singing.
I'm pretty good at guitar. I'm okay
He's
at drums.
very good at guitar. He is okay at drums. He's good at singing. He's very good at guitar. And he's okay at drums. And he's okay at bass.
It's kind of similar to guitar. I don't have the like
And piano.
Well, I kind of have the rhythm that a bass player would have, but I don't practice it. Piano, I'm not bad at. I need to get better.
He's really not bad at any of it.
That's fair. It's
actually not fair. No, it's fair.
Well, your description is fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've decided that I think I want to get some plants for the pony wall for behind my desk, for behind my
How are you going to make sure they don't fall off?
I'm gonna get fake ones because I don't want to deal with real plants, even though real plants are much prettier.
Could we that might be a bad idea.
What?
I just saw in my head like not a planter, but like a thing to build on the pony wall.
What do you mean?
Like, so it's not just like a plant sitting on there. It'd be like a
trough and stick them in it.
It's not the right word,
That's
but
not the right word. Kind of.
You and I both thought of it, so it must be onto
And
something.
stick them in it?
Yeah.
Maybe.
That could be cool. Oh no, another project for Taylor.
No, that's easy. I'm just gonna buy it from IKEA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not messing around with that. I don't want to deal with it.
Taylor gets hyper fixated on things, and
I'm not this time.
I'm tired. Don't do it.
I'm not doing it this time.
You've talked to me about so many things I don't know anything about.
Like what?
Music stuff, and then backpacks, and I don't care. I don't care. I don't know, and I don't care.
I don't know, and I care.
But I listen.
Yeah. Well, I ordered a backpack, so
You
there's
did?
that. Yeah. Oh, did I not tell you?
No, which
oh,
one
yeah,
did you order?
I ordered the Belroy one. I don't know if I'm gonna like it.
Okay.
Amazon return policy, baby.
Oh boy.
Coming in clutch.
Yeah.
It should be here Thursday.
When did you order it?
Last night.
That's what that charge was. I did see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ordered it last night because I was like, well, we're gonna see it or we're not.
Okay.
And
That's why
we'll
you didn't
see.
bring it up today.
Yeah, because I'm overthinking about it. I was
Yeah.
overthinking about it yesterday, and then I just didn't make a decision. And then you got me all stressed out that I was making a dumb, irrational purchase and decision. And truly, I don't have a backpack that fits things.
I know
Lots
I
of
didn't
things.
want to voice my opinion because I didn't want to do that. But then I was like, well, I don't know, man.
It just put me in another 3-day
Yeah, I
circling
didn't mean
of,
to. That was a mistake.
of-
I should just not.
No,
I should just listen and go, uh-huh,
no,
uh-huh.
no. I do.
No,
I
I
do.
couldn't.
I was sitting at my desk yesterday, and I was looking at the wall because so my desk faces our entryway, which our entryway is a stairwell.
You have so
Um,
many plants.
I do on the sides, but I was looking at it, and because the ivy only grows so much, and the real plants only grow
Yeah.
so much, the pot
His
that
whole desk is going to be like,
the pot that
ivy.
it's in won't allow it to grow faster, bigger, more.
yeah.
I'd have to change the pot, and I'd have to do a whole thing. And
Yeah.
I don't really. The aesthetic of the two same pots, two small plants works.
You like
I
that.
don't want to change that, but
My
it's
goodness.
empty. But I was looking at my desk and I was like, I see through to the wall, but it would be really cool to see through to plants and like have some real plants and some fake plants. And I don't really want to deal with more real plants. Also, I have not been good at keeping all of the real plants.
I have zero
So,
plants. Well,
One and then one behind you.
but on my desk,
And
I
then
have
you
zero.
got the Lego plants.
Yeah, these plants I can do.
Yeah, but I was thinking of doing some like maybe not this one specifically, but like or maybe, but
I know what you mean.
plants like these.
They
that-
might have new ones now. We haven't shot for plants. in a
I've
long
already
time.
looked. I got a list.
Oh, he is on it. When do you do these things? Like I don't.
I did it while you were doing the story, and I was walking in here
For real.
for real. Here, ready? Where's the IKEA's app? I had it open.
People say men can't multitask, but
I got a list of plants from IKEA. They're all called the Fedjka, which
that
makes it
mean
really
plant?
difficult. I certainly hope so. But I got a bunch. I have $69 worth of plants in here right now. I just put a bunch of options. I don't know what I want yet, but I put the
Okay.
ones that I liked. So I went through all of it, made sure they're all small and
I
the
like
right
going to
things.
IKEA. We haven't
And
gone in
so-
a while.
Ta-da! Pantalones.
Not pantalones.
Pantalones.
Pantalones. Okay, we should go to Disneyland.
And maybe IKEA.
Okay.
IKEA stays open. Oh, wait.
I don't know,
They both
but
stay open the
we
same.
don't have much sunlight left.
I know we got to go. But I got to edit a little bit. I don't have to edit the whole thing. I won't edit the whole thing. I just got to edit the hard stuff.
Okay, I got to edit my blog while you do.
Oh, my God. You're gonna
What do you
be
mean?
late.
I'm already ready.
You're gonna
I
be
just
late.
have mismatched earrings.
I'm not.
in.
I'm ready. I'm not ready to. I got to put a
We
jacket
should
on.
just go to California Adventure.
How dare you?
We should just. I'm
We should
so
adventure
excited.
California.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm so excited to go, but then I'm like, I don't want to go on any rides. I just want to go get food. That's so boring.
Not really. It makes it easy. And then that makes, well, you know what? I'm probably going to bring my camera anyway. Okay. If you like this episode, please like it. Please subscribe. If you like us, we would love it if you would support us with a membership to get episodes early and exclusives. I have some ideas I have not shared with Nicole about how we're going to do more exclusive things.
Okay.
Secrets that I'm holding close to the chest. And immediately when we stop recording, I'll have to say it. And then I regret it slightly. But, you know, like, subscribe.
Mom, go inside and eat dinner. Stop gardening.
Eat something healthy, please. For God's sakes, Carol. Not Del Taco Taco Tuesday for 4 days straight.
Oh, I love Taco Tuesday.
It is Tuesday.
It
All right.
is
It sure is. You're gonna
No, we're
ruin
not
all your
doing
plans.
that.
No, we're not.
doing that.
Thank you for being here.
We appreciate it. Okay, love you. Bye.